Hey guys and girls, welcome back to Greatest Good Tarot. Hope you're doing well and keeping out of mischief. Now, this is a suggested reading from one of our Village Elite members here on YouTube, one of our YouTube channel members. If you want to become one, by the way, here's the plug. Link in the description, and I also believe there is a link on the main profile of our channel. So you can sign up and all that jazz, and if you wish to support us on a monthly basis, and you get extra videos and stuff like that. So there's the plug, done. Right, so this one came in from Sunflowers, who exquisitely and beautifully done the suck up sandwich. It was beautiful. She says, I'm assuming it's a she, well, hello, my flower. Hello, love. Hello again. I've already done one of these. I've missed you since the last time I've done this reading. I have just arrived in the village, and I just wondered if you could find the time from your hectic schedule to do a reading on the chances of a vote of no confidence, which I have just posted right now. And that's available on the Village Elite side, on the YouTube membership side. It's here on YouTube. Like I said, follow the link down below. And a proposed general strike. Sending you cake and hugs. Appreciative as always. Cake. Bribery by food. This is also a wonderful way to get in my good books. Well done. But yes, I am this. So this is going to be about the general strike. Like I said, the vote no confidence is on the other side. In the private, like the I don't know what to call it. It's not the private because it's on YouTube. It's just under the membership side, okay? But the general British national strike, the Great British National Strike, I didn't realise how big it was. That's what she said. It's everywhere. So the national strike. Look at all the like Aberdeen, Belfast, Bristol, Cambridge, Edinburgh, Ely, even Ely is having a like on the Cathedral Square. It's a nice part of the world, Ely, actually. I'm surprised. It's the only bit above sea level. It's an island. That's the only reason why it's a good place to be when the icebergs start melting. Lincoln, London, Manchester, Newcastle, they're everywhere. There'll be a link to this website down in the description down below as well. So you can find your local one if you wish to go to it. Obviously, peacefully. Remember to be peaceful, very lovely indeed. But I just generally thought it was going to be in London, London town. But no, it's not. How amazing is that? So it's quite literally the Great British Bake-Off of National Strike, or something or other. You saw it. Anyway, let's find out what's going to go on with this general strike. For the greatest good for all concerned, thank you, thank you, thank you. Always be appreciative. Yeah, these feel ready now. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And let me just cut the deck and off we go. Commitment. Working together, partnering up. Lover's card. Yes, finally people coming together. Like I've been saying for forever, it feels like. Until the farmers and the waspy women and the people scandalized by the post office scandal type thing, the victims there, and until the winter fuel people and all that, as soon as until everybody comes together under a banner like this, nothing gonna change. So I'm really excited by the fact that this is the first card out. It's like clubbing together, coming together, working together. Thummy thumb thumb. Seven of Wands. Perseverance, a bit of a conflict going on there, obviously. Oh, don't like that. I don't like that. The Two of Wands here, just the way the squirrel is looking to this, yeah? So it's like plotting, planning, scheming, knocking it down a few pegs, that kind of thing. So the lovers, like that's everybody clubbing together. Finally, brilliant, exquisite. Even fishermen, if you can get to your local wine, all of them, everyone. This is what I'm on about. Coming to do it, coming together. Seven of Wands, that's the clash. Two of Matches, Two of Wands It's the plotting, planning, scheming. Notice how the squirrel is looking at this. This is, I don't like it. I don't like this energy here. Strength to try and control it. First thing I'm going to say right from the get-go. If you're planning to do this, you've got a couple of days. It's on the 24th of May. Get yourself a battery bank. Yeah, a power bank. Like USB one from Argos or whatever. PC World, if it still exists. Or Currys now, innit? I don't know anymore. They keep rebranding. I don't care anymore. Cheap one. Keep your phone charged. Record everything. Live stream everything. Do, that kind of thing. It feels as if this is going to be cheeky chappy and not in a good way. Six of Pentacles, give and take, sharing resources, helping each other out. This is what I'm on about. Kumbaya, beautiful, exquisite, fan-fabadosi. I don't know, is that a word? I don't know. Conflict again. This is what I'm on about. They're going to try and knock this down as much as possible. I'll be surprised even if the media covers it. I don't, you know what I mean? It's one of these ones where it's kind of a blackout kind of shenanigans. That's why I feel like social media, if you haven't got a YouTube channel, get yourself a YouTube channel and stream, or on Twitch or whatever. Stream, video record, upload to X, that kind of stuff. Document things as much as possible. It feels like this ain't good. See what I mean? Nine of Swords. Anxiety, worry, concern, anguish. Looking the other way. Yeah? So there's all this plotting, planning, scheming, but it's on someone else's time. It's that kind of energy. Document yourself. Protect yourself. Yeah? That kind of thing. Progress, moving forward. Yes, Three of Wands. Truth bomb again. For goodness sake. Ace of Swords. Truth, knowledge, wisdom, clarity. Yeah? This keeps coming up in the last couple of readings that I've been doing for Stuttering Starmer. Truth bomb. Some sort of truth. It's even come up in the vote for no confidence on the Village Elite members side on YouTube. Until this truth bomb comes out, it's that kind of thing. There's just another shoe to drop. This, breakthrough, some sort of, and then we've got the Five of Cups here. Some sort of regret. Like this feels more like this side doesn't work, that kind of thing. This side, it feels like regretting wasting their vote, that kind of stuff. Yeah. But this side, it feels like even, the water cannon doesn't work, as an example. I'm just using an example. But even the preparation didn't work. Even the media blackout didn't work. Even though the didn't work. You see what I'm saying? That's what this is here. There's breakthrough. There's knowledge here. Overarching energy. Seven of Pentacles. Perseverance again. Underlying energy, King of Swords, truth, knowledge, wisdom, clarity. Can also be kind of authority figure, kind of police, that kind of stuff, law and order. But overall, it feels as if peacefully protect yourself and just like do your protest. Yeah. It's got to be squeaky clean. But this is the first. This is for the new boys and girls. This is the foundation of the reading. We then just go deep dive a bit and then an outcome. All right. So this is really, really nice. If you're new here, subscribe, dingling the bell. Come and join the Greatest Good Village. It takes a village to support everybody. That's what we're doing here. But this is fan-fabadosi. Can't even remember where that's from. But I feels it. I feels it in my waters. Should have gone tinkle before I started this. But I mean, this is good. I like it. Prediction deck. Let's have a look at this. And if you have a suggestion for a future reading like Sunflowers had, then please put it in the comments down below. That's also where you can put, if you're reading along with the reading, your comments, your thoughts, your feelings about this reading, that kind of stuff. But overall, if you would like a future reading, whack it down there. And if you see someone else suggesting the same sort of reading, or you'd be interested in that kind of reading, there's little upvote, downvotes, as if it's like Reddit, but on YouTube. You can upvote to suggest the suggestions, and it catches my attention. So, thank you for everybody who does that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right, these feel like they're ready. Okay, so they still feel very staticky. I can't remember which reading it was today, but these cards today especially feel very difficult to push together. They're kind of friction between the cards is like amplified more than normal. It's really odd. Big city. That feels like ivory tower kind of energy. Floods keeps coming up with Labour. Difficulty swimming, can't swim, drowning under the pressure, that kind of stuff. Heavy rain, that's on the conflict card, because we always, for the new boys and girls, we always look underneath, they're on top of each other kind of thing. 9 of Swords, strategic planning, exactly, they're worried sick. Worried sick. I'll take the time off if I were you. Support role on the 3 of Wands. This is the reviewing the situation, the progress, that kind of stuff, getting the attention of more people, more people to add to this collection of people up here. If you see what I'm saying, realizing everyone's on the same page, as it were. It's not just you. I think it's a volume thing. And people are like suddenly, oh, wait, hold on, ... yeah? Ace of Swords, battleship. The lines are drawn, but the truth is out. It's kind of like trying to put the jack in the box back in the box after it's kind of, ta-da, it's that kind of energy there. Overarching energy, duties, keeping quiet, yeah. All of this over here, I think this is going to be a bit. This. Make sure, this is the ultimate thing here. Make sure that you are present and pure. Purity is key. Purity is key. Your crap don't stink kind of energy. That's the main thing to take away from this, because what I'm getting here from the battle warship, the strategic plotting, planning kind of stuff up here as well, trying to control the narrative, that kind of thing, is, and like we've seen before with Southport and other places, far right thugs are working people, far right thugs, blah, 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 branding, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. And this is why, and it's all, and if you missed it, came out last week, I think it was, that was absolute technical term BS. There was no far right fuckery. There was none of that. There was everyone's being shipped in from other places. They were actually all local people, all that kind of stuff. Everything that Stuttering Starmer flapped his face about, absolute lies, complete lies. And the report last week proved it. Okay, so and yet no one reported on it. Really, in the mainstream media, no one reported on it, which I found suspicious. Let's put it that way, suspicious. Quick with the Kipper deck, just to find out any more information about this, kind of the next stage of this progression. But it does feel good. It is going to be win. There are going to be a few regrets on both sides. Like I said, the voting, wasting vote, all that kind of stuff. We were promised something, it's not come through, blah, blah, blah. Their approach is going to backfire, basically. The government, police, all that kind of stuff. It just feels like it's going to completely egg on face, which is going to bring more people involved in it. It's waking more people up. The more, and I don't want to use this word, but I was going to say aggressive, but it's not as, ironically, not as aggressive, if you get what I'm saying, or heavy-handed, or the way they approach it wakes up more people to join the cause, as it were, if you get what I'm saying. It's that kind of energy about it. But you've got to, anyone who's going or share it, got to be holier than thou, crap don't stink, that kind of energy, that to win, to succeed. Community, exactly. Change again. Flipping heck, it just won't go. The change is coming, and great fortune, exactly. When you come to gift, exactly. It's a win-win-win. They're shown up, you know, more friendships, people clubbing together, more people coming to join this, all that jazz. Chef kiss. Yes. Yes. Right. Now the outcome. So it's going to be very successful. Even with, I would say, media blackout kind of shenanigans going on with the plotting, planning, scheming, with the kind of you've just got to be pure as anything, and just protest peacefully, and it all backfires. It all kind of, you know what I mean? No trouble in any which way, and it all works out. It all works out. Awesome stuff. So the outcome to this reading, please. The outcome to this reading, please. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Okay, just cut the deck there. There we go. Right. Oh, I'm quite positive now. I feel quite bouncy. Quite bouncy. Hawk lady. Exactly. Look what we've grown. This the garden, obviously nurtured, watered, planted, all that kind of, not necessarily in that order, but we've worked, and now we're going to marvel in this brilliance. The community coming together. Look what we've built here. More people coming involved. All that kind of stuff. Yeah, fantastic. Queen of Swords. Notice the eye to eye there. Yeah, harsh, cold. Truth, knowledge, wisdom. Information coming this way, the plotting, planning, scheming, kind of pushback. Oh, you can't do the working people, blah, 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 blah. The usual flap, right? Queen of Pentacles. Ooh. Divinely guided. The value, you see what I mean? The value here is they try and stop you. What, threats, all that kind of stuff, all this jazz. But as long as you're mumsy about it. And also notice how we're leveling up here. For the new boys and girls, how I read the tarot, there's 3 empresses in the deck. Hawk lady, we know it's a falcon, but it's a hawk. Hawk lady, 9 of Pentacles, is the baby empress. Okay? Queen of Pentacles is, and it's not an age thing, it's just leveling up, is the middle empress before we get to the empress, all right? Some levels, it's like internal work, working on ourselves, having that growth, external work, taking that growth externally, and then empress is both balanced. Internal, external balance, yeah? Value, worth, all that jazz. But yeah, I love that. Even if they try and slap this down, oh, you can't do that, working people, right, far right, thuggery, blah, 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 blah. Doesn't matter. Sorry, I'm just chuckling with what a download I've just got. It doesn't matter, leveling up. It doesn't matter, value of our community, value for each other, value for ourselves, and all that kind of stuff. Divinely guided. This is the breakthrough that we're talking about here. I joked in one of the readings today that isn't it amazing? One, every time he moves his face is lying, allegedly. Well, I believe he's lying. But also, secondly, his tick, I've noticed recently, especially today when he done the Chagos thing, is every time he says, "Let me be clear," the next sentence, paragraph, absolute BS lies. It's just every time it's like, "Let me be clear, working people, let me be clear." every time. Now I've said it, you'll see it. It's everywhere. It's every speech he does. It's like, oh, waffle, waffle, waffle. Let me be clear. BS, BS, BS. Anyway, that's what I was chuckling. Anyway, so Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, outcome. How do we resolve this? You see what I mean? Because they're leveled up here, how can we resolve this? How can we, I was going to say bribe, but it's kind of manipulate, kind of put it back in the box, kind of like the battleship kind of energy, kind of like how can we diffuse the situation? How can we make it easier for people? How can we, like, that kind of thing? That's the energy I'm getting there from the Seven of Cups, because it's between the two of them. Yeah? It's like, how can we diffuse this situation as much as possible so very little people turn up? That kind of thing. The winter fuel thing, I believe, is that. So suddenly, whole collection of people have slightly been diffused, because it's like, okay, but then who, what, where? Do you see what I mean? It's like no one's the clearer, but there's going to be a U-turn, but we don't know the details. So there's suddenly everyone's up in the air about it. It's that kind of energy that I'm getting there. The Devil. Yeah, manipulation, but rising above it. So in like, we're going to do this, working people work with working people, but really it's just a manipulation kind of that kind of stuff, but it's divinely guided. So let's have a look. Yes, exactly. People coming in. This is the support role. More people coming together, supporting people. I think this is going to be the one. This is going to be the first of many, I think. This is what I'm getting here, is that due to, they try to put it back in its box. It can't go back in its box. And then all of a sudden more people come and join the party, as it were. Yeah. Everybody, every side, like it doesn't matter anymore. It's just like individual kind of beliefs. It's almost like people are putting their differences aside, because this here, and I got the image over here as well with the Lovers card and doing that on the base reading. The image I'm getting here again is the beautiful image. And in my humble opinion, because I've got friends over in on the island of Ireland and stuff like that. And the image last year of, I'm going to name these wrong, but basically the Orange Men and the bugger, I knew I was going to screw that up, but the other side, yeah, kind of like the two, like the Protestants and the Catholics coming together and marching together with each other, like they both had their banners and their flags and stuff like that, but they're marching together, coming together, because it's in their best interest to come together against that. Do you see what I mean? It's that kind of energy I'm getting here again. It's that kind of putting our differences aside. This is bigger than our kerfuffle. Let's do this. Happy home, 11/11 celebration. Make a wish, celebration. Ace of Wands, aha moment, light bulb moment. This is the communities coming back together. This feels like, and now what? Kind of sharing email addresses, sharing connections, sharing that kind of stuff. I've mentioned this before, but this feels very much like it here on this side. Is the film Pride, which admittedly it's based on true events. Not completely true, but pretty good film. And it's when the gays and lesbians for the miners in the coal miners in Wales, and they're from two complete kind of different communities, but they come together because they've got the same enemy, as it were. Do you see what I mean? So it's like putting the differences aside, we can work together. That kind of thing. That's what I'm getting here. Okay. And it defeats it because it crosses here. It defeats this manipulation, this kind of selling out, this kind of what can we do to bribe you, trinkets, that kind of thing, not going to work. Yeah? Wish come true, 9 of Cups. Wow. Overarching energy. Justice. Truth. Justice. Wow. Underlying energy. Wheel of... If you are not planning to go yet, like I said, protect yourself, record everything, live stream, take a power bank, that kind of thing. Make friends, share numbers and emails and that kind of thing, mate, and all that jazz. Squeaky clean. Justice. Wheel of Fortune. It all, labor and all that kind of, it all comes tumbling down. The outcome is beautiful. All right. I don't think we need to do any more than that. That's just fantastic. This is amazing. If you enjoyed this reading, please thumb me like. It genuinely helps out the channel immensely, and I am so privileged and blessed that everyone does that. Thank you so much indeed for doing that. If you're still new here, why? Subscribe, ding-a-ling, come and join the village, the greatest good village. But until next time, where we do this crazy shenanigans all over again, take care. Look after yourself. Be well. And thank you for your company. I'll speak to you soon. See you later. Ta-ra.